what goes on in Davisboro, right? They should know that we have a volunteer fire department, and your question last month, it's their job. Well, if it's my husband's job, where's his paycheck? Because he sure ain't got one.
Well, can I ask, let me see the reason.
And when he uses our job, the money comes out of our company.
We don't get all of them.
Can I ask a question?
I'm not all of them answer, but, yeah, go ahead on these answers.
Okay. The reason I say it's their job, when you volunteer to do a job. So that's what you wanted to do. That's what your husband wanted to do, then that is his job.
It's not his job. He's
Well, that's what he
volunteer.
wants to do.
All right.
Jobs, you get paid.
So that, she had, Brian, Queen.
Madam Chair, I have two questions. What street you speaking of, the bush is being cleaned up?
Well, what we gotta do when Mr. Davis come down and Mr. Hart come down, we gonna ride the streets and see the streets. But first all we had to do, you know what I'm saying, I had to get a letter drafted up to him. That's the first procedure. The next procedure, he come down and see what the streets is and see what, then I bring it back to the council board and see what they want to do.
And my next one is a comment. I think it's a good idea that you're remodeling that community center,
Yes, ma'am.
because we rent the community center out, so it'll make it money
Yeah,
back.
pay for itself, yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
I think that's a good idea.
But Charlie, yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. I just wanted to say, I know we haven't hired an administrator yet, and I know we keep talking about using Gator as an administrator. We've put a lot on him, and I know he doesn't mind doing what he's doing, but my question is, if you're going to give him the added responsibility, are we compensating him for that? I know it's a personnel issue and it's not my business, but I want you to know how I feel that if we're putting that much on an individual, we need to compensate them for it.
We will take care of that in due time, yes, ma'am, we will take care. He haven't really took responsibility yet, we just.
We're gonna put so much on them that we're gonna lose the best thing we got here in Davisboro.
We're not gonna tie him down to the, we got a conversation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Ms. Fox.
I would like to comment on the tree cutting. Once y'all do get back with whoever you're supposed to speak with and come up with your price, using inmates, I have seen it done where they do good job. And I have rode these streets around here where need to be cut back, them inmates can do it. I have seen them do it. I have stood out there and watched them do it. I have worked with them. And I know it's hot. And I think it'll be cheaper getting them inmates than getting that machine down here.
Yes.
I want to brag a little bit. I go to a lot of these things, and most folks don't ever brag at these things. I'm going to brag, so I don't give out some brag, so I'm going to brag. I was down here for the 4th of July Festival, and I was real proud of Davisboro. I'm going to tell you, everything, the volunteer fire department in the city of Davisboro, I was down here because I'm also a candidate. I didn't have any opposition, but I gave them a little speech, and came back later, it's mighty hot, I came back later, and there were a lot of people down here from this county and from adjoining counties, and it looked to me like everybody was having a big time. I mean, it was mighty hot, but y'all had, grass was cut, and town looked nice, and I was real proud of y'all. I mean, I know we always have differences about stuff, and we have them everywhere I go, but I was real proud of the way that Davisboro looked. Fire department did a great job. Food, man, I'll tell you what, I don't know who's doing the barbecue, but I know some folks that are right there. I want to tell you something. I saw a couple of tight guys I know that weren't spending money taking barbecue home by them. And when they do that, it was first class. But the town looked really nice. Everybody looked like they were having a good time. I didn't see any drinking, vandalism, hooliganism. I was real proud of y'all. I really was. And that y'all did a nice job, and y'all should be commended for that nice job. Again, I know we don't always get along with some other stuff, but when y'all did that, between the town and the fire department, it was a really good work. And I know nobody was getting paid to do that, but y'all put on quite a nice show for Davisboro. And I was real proud. A lot of folks, I'm gonna tell you, I live in Sandersville, and that's one of my things every year. I'm gonna come down here. I enjoy that fireworks show. It's mighty nice. I enjoy coming down here, buying something to eat and visit. But it was mighty nice, and I wouldn't brag on y'all for that, because, you know, I don't know if anybody's done that, but I sure had a big time.
Thank you so much, sir.
I know all y'all went to Savannah to school. I'd like just a short review of what you learned down there. To start with Keith and work our way around today.
Well, I didn't learn nothing. No.
I went to school with you. I know how that works.
No, I took some classes on open meetings, and it was teaching about the open meetings and what's considered an open meeting and what's not considered an open meeting, and when you form a quorum, the sunshine law and stuff of that nature. So, and a little bit about the splash farm. I also took a meeting in, it's called the DDA, it's Downtown Development Authority, which we don't have one, but maybe we will get one. If they do, I got a training on it. Talks about how to get grants, who to contact about getting grants.